Hello everybody, welcome back to my Halloween makeup tutorials. Today I've got a zombie bite tutorial for you guys. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. First I'm starting off with some red lipstick and dotting it around my hand, just like in my bruise tutorial. I'm blending that with my fingers and then adding a little bit more because this is supposed to simulate a distressed kind of look. And a zombie bite would distress your skin a little bit more than a bruise would. Next, I'm taking a blue face paint stick and dotting that kind of randomly around where I want the bite to go, and then blending that out with my fingers as well. Now I'm taking a yellow face paint stick and going around the edges of the pink, blending that into the pink with my fingers. This is to kind of create a gross, infected look. Now I'm taking a green face paint stick and dotting that along inside the yellow just to further that kind of disgusting look. Adding a little bit more yellow. Now I'm taking a green eyeshadow and going into where I have the green face paint. I'm using this both to set the face paint and to make it a little bit brighter. And I'm making sure to blend that out. I'm doing the same thing with the blue eyeshadow. Just to note, this will work best with matte eyeshadows. I'm using my finger to make sure there are no harsh edges. Next I'm taking a small eyeliner brush and some lipstick, and I'm going in to draw the actual teeth marks. Teeth marks? The way to do this is just to draw rounded off rectangles in a semicircle. You should see it in a minute. Up, there we go. And just do, one semicircle and then another. Doesn't have to be perfect. Human teeth aren't always perfect, and zombies certainly don't have the best dental care. Now I'm taking some hot pink, kind of red eyeshadow and going over that to set it. This also starts to smudge it out a little bit to make it look a little bit less drawn on. I'm also using my finger to help blend it out. Make sure you blend in towards the center. And leave the space in the middle as clear as you can. Now I'm taking that same artist brush, cleaned of course, and some matte black eyeshadow, and I'm putting this kind of at the edges of every tooth mark. This is to create the illusion of some depth. You can see I'm placing it in kind of an L shape because the shadow would naturally collect on one side of the mark. Now I'm taking some of that hot pink, almost red eyeshadow, and I'm blending that out so it looks like less of a harsh line of black. Make sure to keep that center area as clean as possible because you want it to look a little bit swollen and raised. Using a powder brush to knock off excess powder. And now I'm taking an eyeshadow that is a pretty dead-on match for my skin tone, and I'm going over all of the face paint, avoiding the tooth marks. This helps make it look like the colors are sitting under your skin. Now I'm taking a white eyeshadow. If you have a darker skin, you may need to use a darker highlight, but I'm highlighting. I'm going in between every tooth mark that I've drawn in, and highlighting the little bit of skin that would still remain there if this were actually real. Pardon me for the camera shift, but this just helps separate all of the marks so they look less like a red and black blob. Now I'm taking that same highlight color and going in the middle of the bite mark just to highlight it and make it look a little bit swollen. Now I'm deepening up some of the blue because it got kind of lost in the process of doing the rest of the makeup. Doing the same with the green. And going over all of that one more time with the eyeshadow that matches my skin tone. You can, of course, use your face powder for this. Now for the fun part, I'm taking that fine eyeliner brush and my lipstick, and I'm drawing on very prominent veins emanating from the bite mark. This is what's really going to sell the infected look. Don't worry, these don't have to be perfect. I didn't plan them out in any sort of pattern before I started drawing them on. You just want to kind of draw them like the branches of a tree. And if you make some of them connect, it'll look a little bit more realistic. Now, and this is important, you want to take that skin tone powder again and go over the lipstick pretty heavily. This dampens the color down a little bit, making it a little less, lipsticky. It also sets the lipstick and makes it look like the veins are sitting under your skin rather than just being drawn on top. While I have the lipstick out, I'm going back over the bite mark just to make it a little bit more red because some of it kind of rubbed off during the process. There's no real technique to this, just kind of smear it on and then blend it out. Now, after cleaning the brush, obviously, I'm going in with the blue eyeshadow that I used earlier, and I'm making another set of veins. This is an optional step, but I think it really sells that gross kind of infected look because normal people don't have blue and red veins all over their hands. Not any normal people I know of, anyway. And I'm going back over that once again with the skin tone eyeshadow. I'm reapplying the highlight in the center of the bite mark as well. And I'm adding back in a little bit more pink because that got lost. I'm using a blush here. And then a little bit more of the red face paint. Also because it got really washed away. That's the lightest face paint that I own, so it doesn't take well to long periods of makeup application. And I'm going to go over that with the skin tone eyeshadow once more. But there you have it. That's all I have to show you guys today. I want to say a big thank you for all of you for watching and for being so patient with me. I hope to see you in my next video, and as always, stay safe. Got makeup on the wall. Oh no. Oh no.